Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we are once more in the Shipyard Champions. Oh my god, it has been a while. Last season, we did okay. We did really okay. The final scores, for those that forgot, I managed to... I don't know, seasonal scoreboard, let me check. Yeah, I managed to get second place overall with 45 points, with only Panzergraf and Bro Silly being ahead of me, and Iron Wolf ending on the third spot. Requiem, Moisty Gaming, Lost Galaxy, Brother Monroe and Stealth coming below us. So yeah, after a average start of the series, I managed to pull through. Hurrah! Now, Season 3, some of the admirals have left us, unfortunately. They had other commitments, or simply put, some of the admirals didn't feel like the challenges were putting enough revenue for them. So yeah, I'm just having fun here. So let's see, we still have Stealth Gaming with us. We have Brother Monroe, Iron Wolf, Panzergraf, Lost Galaxy Gamer, of course, Bro Silly, and myself. We have lost Requiem and Moisty Gaming for this season, but we still got the numbers. It is still going strong. Hopefully. Now, Season 3. Fresh start. And the start will be immediately a very interesting fight. Very interesting indeed. Because, let's take a look, shall we? The challenge. You will be taking command of a German task force consisting of a battleship / battlecruiser, a heavy cruiser, a few light cruisers, escorted by a handful of destroyers. And we will be facing the Great Royal Navy with 2 King George-class battleships, a Hood-class battlecruiser, 3 County-class heavy cruisers, and 2 Minotaur-class light cruisers, escorted by no less than 7 D-class destroyers. Holy shit. We are in serious trouble. So let's set it up. Custom battle. We are Germans and we are facing the British Empire. The British Empire fleet is from 1925. Whoops. My fleet is from the 1930s, so I get a slight tech advantage. We're starting at 32 kilometer range. The weather is cloudy and the time of day is morning. Shared designs, always of course, unlock is disabled. So, we have 4 destroyers, 3 light cruisers, 1 heavy cruiser, 1 battleship or battle cruiser. I think in this scenario a battleship makes more sense. Against 2 enemy battleships, a battle cruiser, 3 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers and 7 destroyers. This is it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. The scoring is as follows. If we sink an enemy battleship, we gain 3 points. If we sink a enemy battlecruiser, it is 3 points. A heavy cruiser counts for 2 points, and 1 point for light cruisers and destroyers. We cannot lose points this session, however. If one of my destroyers survives, I gain 1 point. If a light cruiser survives, I gain an extra 1 point. If my heavy cruiser and battleship survives, well, 2 points, 3 points. So, in theory, we can gain a lot of points. In theory. Last check, did I set it up properly? Don't want to screw it up in the first episode. 2 battleships, 1 battlecruiser, 3 heavies, 2... Okay. I think we're ready. If I had the models properly imported. So, here we are. Battleships. And what shall we design? I think Modern Battleship 1 will actually suffice. Better turning speed. I suppose with this version we can still get a lot of armor on this hull. Okay. Give me a funnel. And I would like 33 knots on my battleship. No questions asked. 33 knots. Let's get a small funnel, and I guess I can bring you down. 2 small funnels, 2 small funnels. Okay. You can't have tall barbettes on this ship. That's weird. Never noticed. A ship that can't use those. Interesting. Anyway, main guns. We are fighting a large group of British ships. I need my battleship to be able to destroy the enemy battleships. And I'm thinking 15-inch. Triples. Something along these lines. And gotta say, these lines are beautiful. I mean, in terms of main firepower, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And this should be able to deal with those pesky King Georges. Oh, we got an off-weight offset, pardon me. I'm moving the wrong way around. Oh. Stay. And move. There we go. That's more like it. Can you still fire? Yes, you can. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna make you wide for a moment. Because I want this setup to the side of my vessel. We have some anti-barbettes now. I know. 3 5-inch batteries. Supported by 5 4-inch batteries. I think that's a good secondary battery, I suppose. Although, can I? What the actual fuck? Oh, it's this error again. Okay. The barbettes, well, apparently the main tower, it's not properly aligned, and these barbettes cannot really fit on both sides. So, yeah. Let's try that again. However, this time, let's check the barbettes when they're being placed. Thank you very much. Say. Now, my joke turret, can it work? It can. Firepower? Yes. And then I want another 8-inch battery over there. Yes, yes. I'm feeling it. Generation tool radar. Although, ammo detonation. What's my ammo detonation chance? Only 70%. It's fine. 45%. Let's get the anti-flood. I only need an anti-torp 2, I reckon. I do want to reinforce bulkheads on this. Yeah, and I gotta look at the horrible flash fire chance that I got. See if I can bring that down a bit. Hydroelectric, please. Probably be able to. 6%, better. TNT. Max AP rounds on the main guns. There we go. There we go. Let's get sonar 3 in just in case. Autoloaders. Electric. Super heavy shells. That's a 10% flash fire chance. Let's go with heavy. I want to stay underneath the 10%. Okay, there we go. There we go. Isn't she lovely? Well, she mostly has a lot of guns. Lovely isn't quite how I would describe her. It's not a pretty ship. Not at all. Hopefully she works, though. Seven-inch main belt is fine. 5-inch, 3-inch, 22-inch for the conning tower. Slight 4-weight offset. 4-weight offset now. Okay. Okay. Let's bring you down to 4. There we go. There we go. That means we can get the turtle back in. No, the turtle back is too much. I do want a turtle back, though. I mean, come on, I'm German. If I go with single bottom, bring the shaft down to 2. Decrease the range. Oh, that will help a lot. That helps a lot. And auxiliary engine 2. Then I can get my turtle back in. This armor citadel isn't great. Well, the citadel armor, I should say. 5, 3. Okay. Can I go to 10? Alright, 14 on the barbettes, that's fine. 16 on the main turrets, that's still not enough room. Okay. Now, I really wish I had the room. Let's see. Let's just see what I want. Thank you. max out the armor of this turret. This is what I want for the 4-inchers. They need to be at least 4.2 inch. I want to armor them up. Unarmored turrets is a no-go today. If I bring the inner citadel down a bit, I know it's risky. But I think we have ourselves our warship. 1.2 rounds a minute, 49.3 second reload time, 12 barrels, 8 inchers at 10 kilometers to deal with the enemy heavy cruisers that come in, and the secondary battery just in case I need to charge in. This will be my battleship. The Markgraaf. Clear out this old design. And let's see. I'm tempted to either go heavy, advanced cruiser 1 or modern heavy cruiser. Although we only have a single heavy cruiser. How about going the biggest? What kind of towers do we have? Yeah, that actually works. Okay, we're going with a small battleship setup then. Why? Well, I only have a single battleship. A single battleship, and I'm gonna need the extra firepower, I think, to deal with the enemy capital ships. So, biggest guns. For the heavy cruiser. With an autoloader, with a radar, with long-range rangefinders. Let's take a look. 30 kilometers. Yeah, the pen is not great, but we can make this work, I tell ya. Ooh, that's 20% flash fire chance. That's better. Increased ammo. We're gonna lob a lot of shells towards the enemy. Again with a turtle back. I do want torpedo protection on you, but I'm not sure I can afford it. Looking at the weight especially. Auxiliary 2, shaft 2, unbalanced rudder electric steering is fine. I still need a funnel. 99.1%, that is acceptable. I still have, well, I can get some barbettes in. No need for the massive barbettes, but I do want the anti-flooding system. I do want at least sonar 1 on you. With a 7. Let's go with a 4-2 main and aft belts. 4.5 main deck, 2-2 is fine. 12 conning tower? 12 conning tower. Secondary guns. I would like 4-inchers. 3 of them. I would like 3-inchers. 4 of them. That's too much. There we go. Works, and 4-inchers can increase a lot more. Wow, these barrels are very long, aren't they? Let's armor them up. Let's armor up the turrets to the best of my abilities, and look at that. Weight offset, check. Well, weight offset is not check. Not at all, but the other stuff. Other stuff, of course, being the total weight. Looking good. Aft weight 0.8. Oh, wrong one. Want to go right one. 1.7 aft weight offset. Okay, foredeck. There we go. Perfectly balanced. No radio. Weak anti-torpedo protection, so I gotta pay attention. However... Oh, trained crew, of course. Is there anything the game scenario said about crew training? No. No, it didn't. Battleship? Set the battleship to 100% already, okay. I haven't set you, though. Okay, heavy cruiser. Coronel. This guy is my secret weapon, essentially. This guy is meant to support my battleship against the enemy capital ships. Then we have light cruisers. Let's clear them out. I'll use this one. And this is probably the one ship type of the Germans I really dislike. German light cruisers. These superstructures, they are so limiting. Would be nice to see different superstructures for the Germans. Very nice. 35 knots is actually not bad. If I go with oil and I throw in gear turbines, 110%. 101. There we go. Speed is our ally. And I guess 6-inch guns. Will do as well. Let's go with 6.5s. 10% barrel length increase. Yeah, like it. Basic rangefinder, please. Sonar, RDF, Generation 2 radar. I would like to go with Cordite. Cordite TNT. 5% flash fire chance is more than acceptable. That is fine. I want a turtleback because I'm German. Reinforced bulkhead, because I can. Already had gear turbines, right? Let's go with the best auxiliary engine on this one. Best crew training, because why not? Let's bring the beam down a bit. -7. Nice and sleek design. Bit of an aft weight offset right now. Let's see if we can get a secondary battery in. We can, but it doesn't really help for the aft weight offset. Not a lot, anyway. Torpedoes? Do I want to launch torpedoes at my enemies? Yes, I do. Let's get 2 launchers to either side. 22-inch torpedoes. Okay. 22-inch might be too much. Let's drop down to 20-inch. .20-inch torpedoes. I'm gonna use standard torpedoes, standard ammo, underwater launchers, another group. And there we go. Armor rise. Let's go with a 4-inch main belt, 3, 4, 2 aft, 4, 3, 2, 4, 2. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me. Let's lower the main deck. For an aft deck, let's bring it down. We still have an aft weight offset, but there we go. We have our light cruiser, I think. 35.2 knots, lots of speed, a lot of range, so he won't run out of fuel straight away. That's good. Then we have the destroyer designs. For the destroyer, I'm thinking, well, the destroyer leader is pretty big. I only have 4 destroyers. 38 knots. I want good fuel capabilities. I want, in fact, good crew quarter capabilities as well. Just out of curiosity, if my max speed goes up, cruising speed 25 knots. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get 40 knots out of my destroyers, I think. Not something I do a lot, I admit. Destroyers of this speed. Oh, we might not be able to do that though. Weight limitations. Let's go back to 39. Yeah, that saves me a lot of weight. Thank you very much. Cruising speed 0.7. Best detection, best radar, best reload. Can I get away with that? No, I can't. Alright, let's get what I want first and then see what I can actually afford. Max HE. Yeah, we're gonna burn them down with these ships. So, cordites and pyric acid. Standard shells. Okay, how much weight? We need to save like 70 tons, and I don't have any armor yet. Reduce torpedo ammo. And go down to 20-inch torpedoes as well. After all, torpedoes are not my main killer. They're the distraction, really. Yoink. Okay, this gets the job done. Slight forweight offset. Huh. Slight. Luckily, armor does not cost a lot on destroyers. Damn, doesn't fit. Okay, can I move you further backwards? Ever so slightly. That's good. Ooh, we can also... Oh, we can add 2 inchers to those locations. Interesting. Talking about adding 2 inchers, yeah, I'm gonna add some. Yes, yeah, I know I'm overweight. I know I'm overweight. Don't care. I like it. I want another bed like that with a 2-incher. Yeah, I do. I like this. Torpedo, go away. Replace you with a triple launcher instead. That's 2 tons overweight. No foredeck. I have no 4 belts. Okay, if I take one of the triple guns, replace that for a dual one. Doesn't really help a lot, does it? It helps some. But I will have a 5% weight offset like this. Is there any way for me to fix this? I think there is. if I place you there, and I removed a triple gun, and I placed a triple gun back here, actually made it worse. How did this make it worse? You muffin game. I do have some room, but as you can see, I hardly have any space remaining to actually add armor. So that's a no-go. So yeah, I guess this is it. Slightly over 4 weight offset. I can take... Hold on, if I take the 2 inchers out from there, can I add them back here in the rear of the ship? Not really. Not even here? Come on. Well, it gives me the same firepower, doesn't it? When I'm talking about firepower, let's increase the length on those guns as much as I can. Oh, that's mining it. Plus 3%, there we go. Looking good. This is my destroyer, and we're done with the construction phase. Let's see, that's good, because we're over 30 minutes in by now, I think. Are we ready? Probably not. Let's do one last check. You're good to go. You're good to go. 34 knots, you're good. 33 knots. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let us cry havoc. Oh god, is this the right ship? I'm not quite sure. Okay. Coronel, you may not screen, you may join the formation. And then we have our 4 destroyers and 3 light cruisers. You're gonna join up. Cologne and V1 become a division. V3 and Emden will become a division. And Vrouwenloop and V4 become a division. Battleship will join V2. Okay. Turn off torpedoes, please. And I want you to turn in. Let's take a look. My ship's starting at 69% fuel. Again, game, why? Let's start off at 25 knots, shall we? So the enemy is to the north of me, so let's say north-northeast. I think the eastern course overall is good. Division 2, you may actually stay here. This is a good position for you. Division 1 may go straight. And the V2 with the Markgraf and the Coronel may go straight as well. In fact, let's turn you a bit away from the V4 here. There we go. Cologne, you may slow down and you may lay a smoke screen. I saw the RDFs pop up there. There. And essentially the smoke screen is for the Coronel and the Markgraf to get into position. Not gonna use the Emden and the V3 for now, they are my reserves. V1 and Köln, they are my picket line. Essentially. And I wonder what my enemies will bring to the table today. Especially what my opponent admirals will bring to the table. Hold on. We have detected something. Yeah, I believe we got the right enemy vessels here. And that means the Coronel is opening fire. Coronel is opening fire before the Markgraf even does. That's the beauty of it. Coronel may fire high explosive rounds. And I believe that was Markgraf? No, that was still Coronel opening fire. I want to open the line here a bit. This division may actually increase speed again to 25 knots as we score our first devastating hit on an enemy warship. Coronel, keep firing at the battleship. Markgraf, fire at the first battleship. Coronel, fire at the second one. Execute. And let's see, return fire is not quite well aimed yet. Oh, devastating hit on a enemy battleship. One of the King Georges lost one of her secondary turrets, and she is in trouble. Oh my, that was a heavy hit. First blood is on me, is on my hands, I'm afraid. I only lost 3 crew members there, that's not a lot. Oh, a flooding hit on an unknown enemy vessel. Excellent. Heavy damage. Freeze the game for a second. Heavy damage on a second King George. At least I think these are the King George class battleships. They better be. And that makes this the hood. Oh yes, this is the hood, alright. Interesting, interesting designs. Okay, love them. I'm gonna do something that might be stupid, but I'm going to smoke up my picket line again. My picket line is opening fire, by the way. Picket line, open fire at this enemy lightship. Picket line 2. Stand by to go to battle stations, I suppose. Coronel. Too late. Fire was already there. No matter. Focusing the enemy battleships down might actually be a good thing. Good hit there somehow. Not quite sure what is hitting there. Coronel scores another hit. But it's the Markgraf. Oh, that is doing terrible damage to the enemy battleship. Picket line 1, aggressive torpedoes authorized. Torpedoes are locked at the front enemy vessel. Let's fire them. Not necessarily to kill, just to scare. For if I'm in torpedo range, they are as well. Emden, prepare to engage. Coronel still firing there. You're still firing there. Okay, keep firing on those battleships. Enemy battleship destroyed. We destroyed the King George. Markgraf. Change fire to the hood. Torpedoes are outbound. Might actually... Okay, there we go. The irresistible. That means... 9. Come on, identify her. We sank the King George. Ha ha! Wonderful news. Wonderful news. Picket line. Well, small picket line, you may fall back a bit. Vrouwenloop. This picket line may move in. In fact, I'm going to tell my entire fleet to slightly move in. There is no time limit on this engagement. Just having to kill my enemies. Ooh, that is some fire going very high up. Plunging fire! And we missed the hood. Unfortunate. We all know what we want to see with the hood, don't we? Okay. The extra room here is nice. V2 may lay a smokescreen to cover Coronel. Enemy is smoking up as well. And a good hit from the Coronel there. Let's change up and focus fire on the enemy battleship. Emden, you may increase to 27 knots as we score another good hit. We score another good hit. Irresistible. Yeah, my shells can't resist you, mate. Tell me, Coronel, I want you to auto-select rounds. You're going with AP rounds. Okay. You may. Ooh, hoo, hoo. The 15-inchers. And now the armor-piercing rounds from Coronel should come in. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We're doing 25 knots. This division, 26 knots. Vrouwenloop, you may turn around. Emden, hold your course. And she's back to firing HE rounds. However, the enemy battlecruiser is in sight at short range. So let's put some fire on her, shall we? Vrouwenloop, I want you to smoke up the battleship line. Because my battleship just took her first hit. The hood, the charge of the hood is very dangerous. I want my second ships to fire there as well. Enemy lost sight of the Coronel. That's good. That's what I want with this. Vrouwenloop, you may turn. Increase to 26 knots. Several hits on the hood. No explosion, unfortunately. You guys got torpedoes. Should I fire them at the hood? No, let's not. Let's wither her down with main gunfire instead. Oh, talking about withering her down. That is a massive hit. Massive. She's still functional. Impressive. There we go, another 4K hit, almost. This time with a flooding. Coronel, you'll fire AP rounds, please. Oh, Frauenlob, you're too close. Köln. Yeah, that's fine. Emden. I want this division to increase to flank, overtake the other divisions. My secondaries are opening up on a... well, and my light cruiser here is opening up on a light cruiser. Or a heavy cruiser, pardon me. Colin smokes up, but just too late, unfortunately, and she takes the first serious hit of the engagement. And then close in, please. The hood seems to be disengaging. Auto-select rounds on Coronel, please. I could do with 1 or 2 more flooding hits on the battlecruiser. Then I can turn and aggressively hunt down Irresistible. That is my main goal. As long as I can kill that battleship and this battlecruiser, I should be fine. Ooh, 4K hit. Oh yeah, she's done for. Look at that. Her secondary funnel is gone. Yeah, we got floodings all over the place. I'm gonna tell Division 1, Division 4, pardon me, to fire here quickly. And I'm going to turn my ships slightly around. That sounded bad. V-14 fired her torpedoes. Damn, I had hoped that salvo would destroy a enemy warship. It was not to be. Frauenlob launched her torpedoes as well now. Good. Again, not to destroy the enemy, it's to scare the enemy. V2... Oh wait, V2 is the battleship division. Now the Emden is the problem here. But the Emden is overtaking my enemies, my friendly ships. So, in fact, new orders, people. Frauenlob, turn. Where's the 3rd division? Köln, turn. I'm going to send my light cruisers and destroyers to engage this division that tries to outflank me, while my capital ships continue poking Irresistible to death. Enemy must have detected my torpedoes. Yep, they did. Irresistible is gone. 2 battleships and a battlecruiser sunk. That is 9 points? 8 or 9 points. No points lost. Enemy torpedo launch inbound. From Defender? Yeah, only from the... Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, only from Defender there. Multiple torpedoes inbound. Defender is gone. Yeah, go this way, go this way, go this way. In fact, yeah, increase to flank, that's good. You guys target the next heavy cruiser, please. And you may actually slow down again to 25 knots. Attack there. 1 destroyer sank of the enemy. I am well within torpedo range here, so let's be careful. Torpedoes there are no threat for my main line. Torpedoes inbound. Let's do a turn. One more enemy ship here has torpedoes that need to die. Gotta say, my light cruisers and destroyers are doing great work in neutralizing the enemy escorts. Vashon dies. One enemy ship with torpedoes remain. That is one destroyer gone. And another one. So 3 destroyers have been sunk. 2 battleships sank, battlecruiser 1 sank. Just writing it down for myself, so I don't have to keep track in my mind. 2 heavy cruisers remain. 3 heavy cruisers remain. However, there are also some light cruisers. Let us tell these 2 light divisions to target them instead. Do I turn these ships around to engage them? Yes, I will. And I'm leaving these 2 lines to deal with the heavy cruisers. 1 enemy heavy cruiser gone. Imperious. Coronel, target the first one. Markgraaf, target the second one. Cool. Be a bit more careful, darling. I'm not seeing enemy torpedoes on that heavy cruiser. Probably a torpedo detonation, but I can't be certain. So I'm gonna do a quick turnaround. Cumberland dies due to extensive fire. V2 goes straight at him. Fire all guns at that heavy cruiser. I think the enemy destroyers... Oh, enemy torpedoes inbound. Enemy destroyers might actually be disengaging. It would be a shame. There they are. Emden. Turn. We scored another heavy cruiser kill. That is 3 heavy cruisers neutralized. Meaning my capital ships have done their job. And they've done it flawlessly, I might add. My light cruiser destroyer combination is struggling a bit with these lights, but we are getting the hits in. I want this division to increase to flank to intercept the enemy destroyers. In fact, this division increased to flank as well. Let's go. Emden may turn. V3. Be careful there. As the Minotaur takes a nasty hit, loses her torpedo complements. Keeping an eye out on the V3. It's the most damaged of my ships by now. Yeah. Emden. We're doing a lot of damage, though, against these enemy ships. Look at that. Okay. V3. Detach. Force 6. You may retreat. At maximum speed. Meaning, Emden, you are now on your own. I'm not a fan of that. So, Emden may join Division 1. For the time being. Armor-piercing rounds, if you can. Same goes for the secondaries. Armor-piercing rounds if you have them. Those 3 ships should be able to deal with them. You guys, how fast are the enemy destroyers? They can do 26 knots. I'm able to overtake them. I can destroy the entire enemy task force here. One light cruiser gone. Well, that's the second light cruiser that is gone, actually. And there goes the third one. Any minute now. There we go. Third light cruiser destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get a clean sweep. We're gonna kill them all. These Defender-class destroyers are not fast enough. I will overtake them. They got seasoned crew. At least I can overtake them if... yeah, fuel status is good. Please. And Coronel is just roaring with her 11-inchers. Bang! Waterhen is down, I think. Well, she will at least slow down the formation severely from now on. Yeah, look at that. Tell me, Markgraf. Yeah, sure. Coronel, targeting a different one, though, from here on out. Enemy is engaging. So let's prepare a semi-broadside. Those divisions, 3rd division over there. Close in. Yeah, light cruiser is engaging, excellent. Enemy is disengaging again. So keep an eye out on the enemy torpedoes. Remember, the enemy torpedoes can still kill my capital ships if they're aimed properly. And if I don't pay attention. And my torpedo detection and torpedo protection is not the greatest. This is of course by design. However, my skill does not compensate for it. Enemy torpedo launch. Confirmed. Third Division, where are you? There you are. Keep losing track of you guys. Enemy torpedoes are inbound straight. Yeah, that's no problem. You may return to course. You may return to course. And that was Viego. Who is in serious trouble and is dying. That is 4 destroyers destroyed. Go, 3k damage, excellent hit. That destroyer will be done for pretty soon. And all of a sudden her torpedoes vanished. Possible torpedo launch inbound, but most likely a torpedo detonation. You guys target the front enemy vessel, please. You guys target the rear one. Coronel, who has done 49k damage. Markgraf, 100k damage. V2, 1k. Well, 1.9. But in all honesty, that destroyer is essentially just in reserve. In case the picket lines were to fail. Emden, you may detach. I mean, this was the original idea for that ship, for that destroyer. Should one of my destroyers be forced to retreat, you're far away by now, then we still have 3 equal battle lines. And we are killing the enemy destroyers, so yeah. Let's speed this up, shall we? Running enemy destroyers down, after all, is not the greatest content in the world. Holy shit, my light cruisers are running out of ammo. Huh. Cool. Also, let's turn. Battleship. Yeah, you're fine. Another destroyer down. And last but not least, the last of the D-class ships gone. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire enemy task force has been destroyed at 8:20, even though I don't think there was a time limit today. Woo! Irresistible, King George, Hood, County, Cumberland, Imperious, Minotaur, Dublin, Wellesley, Telemachus, Waterhan, Vashon, Defender, Lesso, and Viego, all gone. The Markgraf, with her triple 15-inchers, devastated the enemy battleships. The Coronel, with her 11-inchers, don't underestimate her, 70k damage done. Not bad. The Frauenlob was, of course, one of the light cruisers that was in the picket lines, so 31k damage. Not bad, together with the V4. V2 and V1, of course, they have been essentially in reserve. V1 is the ship that retreated, I believe. No, V3. V3 is my ship that I pulled out. Good, 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 good. Yeah, no torpedo hits whatsoever, but worth it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week, when we have a very interesting fight coming up. I can guarantee you that, something you have never seen before. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care.